They played 3 times before. Lisowski's won them all in PTC events.
Good break-off shot there as well. He's got that cue ball to the back cushion.
Yes, they actually played in this round of the first European Tour event of the year in Bulgaria just a few weeks ago, and that was 4-3 to Lisowski. Matthew Cash doesn't play as much snooker as he once did. He's not on the professional tour, but still enters these PTC events.
Yeah, we know what this man's capable of. Great talent.
One.
Well, I'll just clip the black there, but might still take it on to the centre. It's not far away. Well, he's walking. He likes it. Well, terrific recovery of that. Just to drop it in for that red.
8. Check Lisowski, 8.
Well, that was a good chance.
And a surprise of miss, bearing in mind the black he's just dropped in.
It's a little bit more finishing at the Ronnie O'Sullivan finishing score then.
Well, he might not be a professional anymore, Matthew, but he's got a lot of experience, of course. Many years on the tour. Certainly no pushover.
Nice nudge there off the brown. He's got Matthew in trouble here. I was about to say that the tactical side really for Matthew counts if we look at Jack in the chair, because we know that this guy can knock him in and put him together. So Matthew's going to have to make sure that his safety is good. But first of all, he's got to get himself out of this little bit of trouble. Well, he could play 2 cushions, come off those reds that are near the pink. They're fairly well set to take the white back down the table, but he's going a different route. Trying to play a similar shot. Well, I think he'd be reasonably happy with that. This red near the pink might go, though. Well, it does, and he'll be taking this on. He doesn't refuse these, young Jack. He's attempted to get on the black there, but I think he's still got the pink to the centre. Just thinking ahead, actually, David. You know, Luca Bassel can come through in the next couple of years, find his feet, and this young man here, the game's in great hands, isn't it? He's still Judd Trump there. What? He's only still 23, 24.
8.
Yes, he's a very exciting prospect, is Jack. He plays a quick, instinctive game, likes to attack, but also he's, as a person, he's pretty mature. So I think it'll be an interesting season for him. See if he can press on, get himself up the rankings.
15. 16.
Yeah, I think sometimes they just tend to push the boat out a little bit, but he'll learn as he goes through, as they all do. But as you say, David, great player to watch when he's playing well.
23.
Well, he came very close to winning one of these events last season. He lost first PTC final in the UK, 4-3 on the black to Stephen Maguire.
Well, if you just push through these reds for the black, it does go to the right corner. In fact, I think he's playing another red, actually. Elected to go down for the blue. That's fair enough. Could do with getting rid of that red that's near the black. And this could become a very good chance to win this opening frame.
$35. 36.
Referee in this one is Theo Selbertinger. I hope I've said that right. That's a poor shot. He'll be livid with himself. He was trying to just get on that red down the table, but
41.
should have been nowhere near the yellow.
Yeah, disappointing.
Lisowski,
Lisowski's going along nicely, but the break ends at 41. This was it, where it went wrong.
Yes, I mean, Matthew is a good player and he's got a lot of experience, but you just get the feeling, David, that Jack might just have a little bit too much firepower for him.
Yes, well, of course, Matthew hasn't been playing as regularly as he once did, so that might have an effect, and also not on television for a while, certainly. This looks good.
Well, he can just see one of these reds near the pink spot. He can play off one of those back to the ball carrier. Doesn't matter how good you are, though, you still have to produce the goods. John Higgins certainly did that earlier on today, winning 4-0 against young Sam Harvey. This is a good return. Nicely played.
Yes, he's from a very strong area for snooker, Scunthorpe. A victory for Grimsby's Stuart Carrington, who's in fact the English amateur champion. 4-0 over Alex Taubman. We had Elliot Slesser beat Andrew Paget 4-0. Ryan Day, Alfie Burden also winning. Oh, what about that one? He knocked that in like it was over the hole.
Oh, cracker, wasn't it? Yeah, Stuart Carrington plays Ryan Day now. That could be interesting.
Well, I'm sure he'll take the blue on. bang in, and a great chance now to win this opening frame.
Yeah, was it ever in doubt?
6.
Practices a lot with Judd Trump. Just imagine what their practice sessions are like.
I wouldn't like to be the referee.
7.
Training shoes, calamine lotion for your hands.
Well, of course, he's been known as Trump's friend for a while, but he's making his way in his own right now, is Jack.
12. 13.
And already this black should secure the frame.
Yes, in no time at all. This is the danger for Matthew, really. If he gives this lad table time, he'll be in a lot of trouble.
21.
Yes, I mean, he played a pretty good safety, didn't he? But Lisowski not that long read in.
Lisowski, 21.
So 3 snookers needed.
Yes, I think Matthew's coming back. Can't blame him because he just wants to get used to the conditions.
One. Six. Seven.
Again, no chance to win the frame, really. Just giving himself a chance to get used to the conditions.
14. 15.
Highest ever ranking 47. That was 99-2000 season. I'm sure he wishes these PTC events had come along a little earlier in his career. Got a lot more snooker to play.
Mr. Couch, 20.
Well, it's nicely played.
Certainly was. This is awkward to hit as well. He's got Jack wrong-sided here. Might be twice across.
Well, whatever you do, don't leave a free ball. That's the key. Because then it does become interesting.
Foul. Mr. Couch, 4.
Yeah, this frame not necessarily over. There's 46 in it, yes, but with that red on, if he were to get a free ball, he could win.
Matthew will be a little bit disappointed with that. Having said that, now it's finished there, I think he'll be quite happy. I thought he'd ever hit it, but look at that. What did he say about a free ball, David? Especially now stuck to the pink. That was a great shot. Needs to miss the yellow. Oh, there is the free ball.
Mr. Couch, 4.
Well, that's
Free ball.
incredible. He can win now.
Well, it was a great snooker he laid.
going to need the black off the free ball. Be 34 behind with 35 on.
Which means the best shot here, of course, is the blue. And back for the black.
Blue ball.
Well, if he misses this, and it's just about guaranteed to leave another snooker. He's played it to the middle. That's fair enough.
Got to pop this black.
One.
Yeah, and the danger, of course, he might snooker himself. Well, he can only just drop this in, and you'll see some of that red, but then you'll need a good safety. But as you say, David, he really needs this.
Well, that's a signal for catch, isn't it? You know, he's done all the hard work there to get the free ball, and now he's missed that black.
Very surprised that he chipped the blue into the middle. I thought he'd punched it into the corner and then stunned down for the black. I think that was the easier positional shot. Well, Jack could see that because he got too much of it.
So now he needs 2 snookers. A bit of relief there for Lisowski.
He's been a little fortunate there. That had bounced, of course. This frame was definitely over.
Don't think it's quite a snooker.
Yes, that would have been a little bit fortunate if he'd gone behind the pink, but he might find himself in trouble after this. And in these sort of situations, it's all about trying to keep control of the table, but he lost it there. Well, he'll be having a go at this. Well, if he decides to pop the red, he needs a high value colour. If he tries to play the safety, he's got to avoid the double kiss.
Well, he could still win the frame catch, but kind of feel that great chance he had when he got the free ball was his chance. Missed the black off the free ball, which is why now needs 2 snookers.
Well, another chance then to polish off this opening frame. Not yet. Well, that's finished awkward. And
Not very inviting.
No, the left-hand middle pocket is in the way. You might have to go off the right-hand cushion here. I think Matthew's tactics here in this match, he's got to... We know that Jack's a rhythm player. Touch, feel, and everything like that. So from Matthew's point of view, he's got to try and break that rhythm of Jack's. Just break it up a little bit. Oh, he's missed that. That might be a concession.
Foul. Check Lisowski 5.
No, he's doing the gentlemanly thing, allowing Jack to play. I just wonder whether Matthew might play on after this shot.
Well, he's back to where he was. I mean, he was 50 behind at one point on this red, so still the chance of the free ball again. Not really come close though to laying a good snooker since then, and the black running safe as well certainly isn't going to help him.
Oh, that kicked a bit. Can play this cushion first, just kill the white there. He might get the snooker behind the pink. No, it's come away from it. No, it's not bad. Another chance here for Jack to put this frame away then. If he can just knock this one in.
Close, as is the white. His only chance is to keep the red on the table. Well, he did hit it. He just barely moved. But this is now a chance for Lisowski to put it away once and for all.
Yeah, I can't see him missing this really.
So that should be that for the opening frame. He did have that chance catch when he got the free ball, but missed the black off it. And as I say, since then, he's not really come close to laying a good snooker. So
Jack Lisowski
I'm sure
5.
that will be that. Matthew Couch remains in his seat, and Jack Lisowski wins the opening frame. Matthew Couch breaking off in frame 2, Lisowski having won the opener.
Well, that was close. No damage done though. We keep saying it, but it's so important to get off to a good start in these sprints, these best of sevens. No intervals, of course, straight through. Saw John Higgins win earlier, 4-0 in double quick time. A bit thin, a bit pacey. Now, I think it's just come far enough to play this red back of the pack. I suppose this is the first real chance for Matthew here in amongst the black spot.
One. Eight.
Ah, dear. Well, it was a chance, but made just 8 from it.
Well, you just get the feeling though, David, don't you, as we watch the replay, that, as you're saying, about because Matthew hasn't had those matches, that this could become the pattern of the match.
One.
Well, certainly if balls like that flying, it will be.
Mm.
Yes, he hasn't had the experience the last couple of years. He's a very experienced player, yes, but he's been out of the limelight a little bit in recent times. Whereas Jack, of course, has played a lot of snooker of late at the top level.
8.
Yes, that could have been better as well. Overdone it.
Jack 8.
So Matthew does get another chance then.
Well, this is a good one. I mean, the reds are now all open. Black's on its spot, so be very disappointed if he doesn't make a decent sized break here. Yes, he just left this awkward, didn't he? Very close to it. Didn't want to push it, of course.
One.
Well, back in the club in Scunthorpe, you know, you'd fancy a big break here, wouldn't you?
Six. Seven. Twelve.
Well, he just ran slightly out of position and tried that tricky red to the corner. It's just a question of how many Matthew can get here.
13.
Well, I'll tell you what, if he's held the spot here and that yellow isn't available, this could be trouble. Although he will have the red on the right hand side.
18.
Well, there's a couple there actually. He definitely played on the one to the left. The reason I was thinking that is because the blue might have gone behind its spot and then he would have been snookered. As it is, he's okay. Well,
19.
he's lost the white. We talk about these super fine cloths and how quick they are, and you know, he's just he'll be so disappointed with that shot because that was a great chance. I think all he can do now is defend.
Brown ball. Matthew Couch, 19.
Well, 19, he'll be disappointed, I'm sure. Modern game is so based around scoring, and even yesterday, Sean Murphy against Joe Swell, Sean didn't make many breaks at all, he got beat.
Even more so now that red's gone in. Well, you just fancied to take it on and nonchalantly just knocked it in like it was over the corner pocket.
Such a great pot, that, and position as well.
Oh,
amazing, isn't it? You know, he's knocked in a terrific red and maybe just took the black slightly for granted. Whatever happened, he's missed it.
that's the trouble sometimes when you've got all that talent. You think that everything should go in.
Well, it's a reprieve certainly for Matthew.
Okay. 1.
Seems odd seeing the referees in t-shirts, doesn't it? Normally they're immaculately turned out. There's Theo. Jan Verhaas, we mentioned earlier, is on the poster. He's not actually refereed yet. I don't know whether they're saving him for the final.
Might be doing a bit of PR around the building. I'm sure I'll be signing a few autographs this week.
Whether you want them or not.
6.
A little bit unlucky. It's landed awkward and it looks a little bit straight on this black, so I'm not sure what he can do with this. Don't know if he's got a slight angle to try and get behind this red on the top cushion. He's not on the pink. And there we go again. Just needed that white to run through another 6 inches or so. Well, 4 inches would have been okay. But Has he any angle on this black? Not much, I would say. Well, he's got some. It's not too bad. Well, that's a poor shot from my point of view. If he's played to play on that red to the middle, he should have come off that cushion a little bit more. Don't know why he didn't go a little bit more positive there and try and get him behind this red on the top cushion. Either way, he's left himself from distance. He's looking at the cut back into the right centre pocket. This white could finish anywhere. He's got the red. Well, that's unlucky. Well, I say that, but I think this pink might just go past this red. I wonder. Well, I think it will. Yes, it was okay. Well, he could have done with that white a little bit further over to the middle of the table.
Thank you. Matthew Couch, 20.
Wow, outrageous. He was miles away from the pot, and he's had a touch there.
Yeah, he was smiling about it. Jack, not so much.
I was just thinking, just took the words out of my mouth there, David. Wasn't too impressed, was he? I think he's looking to try and get on this red behind the black. Well,
Foul and a miss. Matthew Couch, 7.
that will go back. Just the same shot again. We just make the slight adjustment here. Want to be a fraction further down off that left-hand cushion. Well, no.
Foul and a miss. Matthew Couch, 4.
Well, the red is on. The miss has been called, though. But the red looks a little bit too straight. I think this will go back. No percentage, really, in taking that red on. Well, he's got closer the second time. Will it be third time lucky? Again, just the slight adjustment. Oh, that's nowhere near. That's even worse than the other two. But
Foul
this
and a miss.
time,
Matthew Couch, 4.
he's left the red to the middle, so I don't think it will go back.
Well, great chance now, 53 in front as he comes to the table, 67 on. He got very lucky, you've got to say that, although you've also got to say Lisowski was in early and missed that black off the spot.
Well, again, a little bit fortunate. Nice nudge on the black. He's given himself a shot on it, and he can go around the table with the cue ball here and land on these 3 reds to this left corner.
Well, the main thing is pot it, because if he pots it, Lisowski will need a snooker.
Yeah, he's had a quick look at the pink as well, but he's taken the black on. Well played. Should be enough.
8.
possible plant. Some distance between them though. Well, he knows he had the insurance of Jack needing a snooker, but it's only one snooker.
Oh dear. Well, that would have killed it off, wouldn't it?
Well, he should have put that one away, shouldn't he, really? Oh, he's livid with himself. Not surprising.
One.
And that is the thing about this game. When you do get that chance, you must kill off the frame.
Eight.
Jack still needing that one snooker.
9.
Probably take another red with a colour, pink or black, and then look for the snooker off that final red.
16.
It's those psychological blows you can land to your opponent, David, especially if Jack could get the snooker and win this frame. It's not all about the abilities at the table.
No, it's also, as you say, about how you feel. And he'll feel sick, Couch, if he loses this one now.
25.
No, chose to play the red, that's fair enough, especially if he gets on the yellow. Just look where the green and brown are. That's what he'll be thinking. Matthew can only look on. He's not on the yellow for the pot, so he'd be possibly looking for the snooker from the yellow here. Oh, what a clever shot that is.
Lisowski, 32.
He might have gone too far. Well, it's not quite the snooker. I think it's fairly easy to hit with a slight swerve, but behind the green properly, Matthew is in trouble.
Well, that was a little double kiss.
Unintended. Well, one good putt here would help. Well, I should hit this off one cushion, but he might go wide with this. Well played. It's taken the pressure off a little. 29 in the frame then. Still 27 on. got a kick. Actually, it's finished okay. Helped the cause. Always anxious moments these for players, David, aren't they? You know in your own mind you've won the frame, but with only your opponent needing one snooker, not 3 or 4, there's always that little bit of doubt in your mind when you actually, whether you're still over the line in the frame or not. And look at this.
Well, especially as Couch missed that straight red to the middle, that would have killed it off. But he's in a bit of a battle here. In behind the black.
Plenty of room around this yellow as well. Well, it's a very good hit. Acknowledged from Jack. Good crowd in this morning, watching these stars. Well, I do believe he went to pot that and try and get down to lay the snooker. Well, again, Matthew, you've got another chance here. It's, the other one that you had to this corner pocket wasn't that easy, actually. This is an easier one. Really, if he knocks this in, this frame should be over. Well played. Well, he can lay the snooker. Jack needs 2 snookers now. Might have to get himself out of this one first.
Matthew Couch, 2.
Well, he was trying to lay a cheeky one back there, but he's left this green on. And I think if this goes in, it will be enough. We might see a concession here from Jack Lisowski if he doesn't pot this.
Matthew Couch, 3 and the frame.
Yeah, he's seen enough. Gave it a good go for the snooker, but it's Matthew Couch who finally wins the frame.
Good pace on the white, but there is a pot on here in the left corner. Never easy when he tucks under the back cushion, though. These are the sort of situations that you practice for hours and hours. Just set these up in the club and just keep knocking these in for hours. And then when you're out there in the match arena, it becomes second nature. Still watched Ronnie O'Sullivan practicing before some matches in the Premier League, actually. And he was just chipping the white up and down, playing safeties for about 45 minutes. And we know how good his safety is, and how good his break building is, but he was just that, just one shot, up and down with the white, just various types of safety with playing, thick, thin. Just get used to the conditions, pace of the table, speed off the top cushion. And with all his talent, he still puts the hard work in. You have to.
8.
To come back and win the world title the way he did, it was incredible, really. And we know that he hadn't been totally away because he'd been playing various things, but still a great feat what he did.
It was a good sign, I think, that he'd been practicing with Peter Ebdon before the tournament. It shows you how seriously he was taking it. He played
16.
great stuff, Ronnie did at the Crucible.
Yeah, you just got the feeling, and Jackson here, but I mean, you just got the feeling with Ronnie at the Crucible there, David, that, you know, if he was going to get beat, it was going to be the first round, wasn't it? You know, if he got into the tournament, 25 frames, 33 frames, we knew that his short game was still good. He was lacking in the long range department, but as it went on, the tournament went on, he just got stronger and stronger.
24.
And unfortunately, for the others, they fell by the wayside. Open up the door. And the rest is history.
Well, it's obviously tight, this, but I think it is on.
$25.
Well played. That's terrific.
Young eyes, eh?
Yes, Jack qualified for the Crucible, lost to Barry Hawkins, of course, went all the way to the final and played superbly in that final.
32. $53.
Well,
he's got them now.
Well, when he wins frames in one visit, they don't take long. Sort of Drago-esque is Jack.
38. 39.
Made a 147 last season in the UK Championship in the qualifying, but still a little milestone. He got presented with some cufflinks at the World Snooker Awards.
56.
And he's playing this right-handed. He's missed it.
Well, he's missed a couple, hasn't he?
Jack Lisowski, 51.
Didn't get too close to it. So 51.
It's not as if he's a bad player with the rest either. You know, that's someone like Matthew Stevens hates playing with the rest. Didn't want the cannon. I think the red is still on, but of course it's a thin cut and it's all about controlling the cue ball.
Meanwhile, Steve Maguire has won 4-2 over another O'Sullivan, Sean O'Sullivan, no relation. He'll play Alfie Burden next. That was the problem, wasn't it? Is the previous shot, he didn't really know where things were going to finish there, and he's not on anything.
Just a safety coming up here. There's no alternative really.
Yellow ball. Matthew Couch, 6.
Well, and again, that could have been better. He needed that white tight to the cushion. He'd be having a go at this. This might go in. Well, at this level, that safety was not good enough. great pot, but he's just left himself a little bit close to this cushion. This still needs potting. No problem. And he's back in. Yeah, Matthew's safety needed to be better.
8.
So back left-handed again. Looks like Jack Lisowski is going to take this third frame.
$14. $15.
Already snookers needed.
Well, if this young man turns it on this weekend, he could be at the business end of this tournament tomorrow.
22.
You never know.
$23. $30. $31. Foul. Check Lisowski, 31.
Well,
Make
it
a foul,
doesn't
7.
matter.
Check
The
Lisowski.
frame is well and truly over. Couch did have a chance, didn't play good safety. Lisowski knocks in another cracking long red, and he has won the frame after that initial 51. So he's in front, back in front at 2-1. 2 more frames, and he'll be through to the second round here in Rotterdam. So, frame 4.
One.
Well, that's worked out pretty well, hasn't it? He's potted the red, he's on the black. Now, can Couch make a sizable break? He's not done so yet in the match. Oh dear. It's just not happening for him, is it?
Matthew
He's
Couch.
had a few chances
1.
in this match. As you can see, he's getting a little just frustrated. He knows he can play, of course, better than this.
One.
But I think that's the difference when you're not full-time playing, not practicing every day, not keeping sharp, then that rustiness is going to be seized upon. Jack does play all the time at the Grove in Romford. Why wouldn't
7.
you at his age? He's only 22. Used to share a place with Judd Trump. He's seen Trump bring home trophies and pretty sizable checks as well last few years, and obviously wants a bit of that himself.
14. 15. 21. 22.
Still a couple of loose reds. Certainly if they ever brought shot clock in, he wouldn't have any problems. He doesn't hang about.
29.
Now trying to open a few here. That's worked out well. So all this from that missed black from Matthew Couch. He might not come back to the table.
36.
The winner's going to play either Anthony Hamilton or Alan Taylor. They've been going 2.5 hours. It's only 2-2 there, so
43.
this one could finish before that, even though it started a good hour and a half after them. We broke down, as we look at Couch, Lisowski broke down on 51 in the previous frame, played a shot right-handed,
49.
red to the green pocket, so just needs to knuckle down here and get himself to 3-1, and then of course he'd be a big favourite to win the match.
$54. 55.
Needs another red after this ping. Well, it's been a short, sharp kill, this.
61.
Already snooker
62.
required in the blink of an eye. Great stuff.
$68. 69.
Well, he's 68 in front. That was a kick. You could see the cue ball died. But I'm not sure Couch is going to come back anyway, so far behind. If this blue goes in, he certainly won't. It's not gone in, but I rather suspect Matthew Couch has seen enough. Indeed he has, so very swift 69 break from Jack Lisowski. That's put him to within 1 of victory. He leads here 3-1. As I say, one more frame, he'll be through to the last 64 here in Rotterdam. People coming in all the time, as you can see. First major tournament in the Netherlands for 22 years, the 1991 European Open here in Rotterdam was the last one. Tony Jones beat Mark Johnston Allen in the final. So it's been a long wait for the Dutch snooker community to get big-time live snooker back. Average shot time, 14 seconds. That's quick. Yes, well, all the stats obviously are going to favour Lisowski.
Good return for Matthew there. He's got to keep things tight now. One more chance for Jack. Well, look at that, it's amazing. He's 3-1 behind, but he's got more table time. Incredible. Well, this is awkward. No obvious route back to the bulk area, so just dropping on this red near the top cushion. Doesn't want to turn this over though. Not bad.
Well, that's a terrific pot from where he was, but he's now got to take advantage. He didn't do that in the last frame. He potted a good red in the last frame and then missed the black immediately.
Good angle on the brown here, though, to get close to the reds. Oh.
Well, I'm afraid the same thing has happened, and in the last frame he didn't get another shot. Disappointing for Matthew. Particularly, again, having potted such a good red to start with.
Well, we know he's a better player than what we've seen so far from him.
1.
Well, Jack's missed the intended cannon, and he's falling out of position. So, only a safety.
Check Lisowski. 1.
This red is on to the yellow pocket here for Jack. I'm sure he'll take it on. Like I say, any opportunity to knock one in, he will take it on. No problem.
1.
It's all there, David, isn't it? I'd like to see him in a couple of years' time when he just sort of, you know, just polishes it a little bit more.
Well, he's certainly got the confidence, that's obvious. He's got terrific talent, practices hard, so yeah, when it all comes together consistently, then I'm sure he'll be a top 16 player. No doubt about that at all. And the way the rankings are now, of course, I mean, that could happen this season if he were to do really well in a couple of events. Table's just a little bit messy in terms of the big colours are just a little bit tied up.
Yeah, well, stick my neck out and say this lad might be top 8 within the next 3 seasons. Might be sooner. But there's still a lot of good players around.
8.
Great cue power. Still got one there, though. Well, that was a lovely shot. Took the more difficult red to land on the pink. Oh, he's missed that one. Just got himself in good position there as well. Well, that was just about the easiest one of the lot.
1.
Well, that wasn't too clever for Matthew either.
Blue ball. Matthew Couch 1.
Don't forget, after this match, it's Judd Trump, centre stage. Jack Lisowski hoping that'll be pretty soon. It will be, of course, if he wins this frame. Well, that's a good shot. Look where he's got the white.
Yeah, he had that great chance though, didn't he? Until he missed that pink to the middle. It's fairly easy for him. Well, that's opened up the black.
Yes, I think it's not uncommon with sort of naturally talented players, that, especially when they're young, that sometimes when the ball looks dead simple, they might just take their eye off it slightly, just take it for granted, and that's one thing got to iron out. And when he's got a ball like that that's really tough, of course, he gives it everything and knocks them in.
Made that look so easy.
Jack Lisowski 1.
Well, I thought that was a bit casual. Should have made better of that.
I do find as players get older, they iron these things out. Neil Robertson was very talented when he was young, but quite raw. But look at him now, world #1, great all-round player in every department, really strong.
Well, it's slightly awkward over the green. There is a red on here, but he might be clattering into other things. This will be a big shot if he takes this on. Just about get the cue in there. Well, this has to go in. Oh, with assistance off the other red. It's not bad though. Well, at this stage, I don't think he'll care how they go in.
6. Matthew Couch 6.
Well, it's another disappointing miss with the rest this time.
One. Five.
So, chance for Lisowski to win it. Well,
6.
it's not gone well, has it?
Don't be surprised if he knocks this green in, screws back for the red. There we go. just just about to put the shoulder back in, I think.
Jack Lisowski 6. One. 8.
Wasn't too close,
Matthew Couch, 8.
and he split the other two as well.
One.
Well, this might be the beginning of an end here for Matthew Couch. And oh, hang on. Oof. That was in the corner, but he's got the perfect angle to nudge that red near the cushion into the middle of the table, which I'm sure he'll be playing. Missed it. A little bit careless. Now, does he have the angle on the yellow? Just come straight back towards this red. Well, he's making hard work of this. Got that one though. Oh, easy game this. What does he do here? Well, he should just drop onto the black, lay the snooker. In fact, the best shot would have just pushed the black to the cushion and leave the white there. He's in front in this frame.
Jack Lisowski, 12.
Yes, if he does win, I suspect he'll probably feel he's not played his best, but then again, if he'd been put under more pressure, maybe he would have been a bit tighter overall. I suppose the main thing is the result. Play Anthony Hamilton or Alan Taylor in the next round if he wins. They're still going in their match 2 apiece. It's been a long one.
Yes, we've got some of the other matches on already, of course. That's still the last match in the first set.
2.
So another chance. He needs green and brown. Yes, he's just been given too many chances, really, hasn't he, today?
Yeah.
Couch will be disappointed with some of the balls he's missed.
Yeah, I suppose Matthew might have fancied the job beginning of the day, but again, as we mentioned, just lack of match practice at this level, I'm afraid. This young Jack looks going through.
Yeah, he played a good 4th round. That 69 break, the highest of the match, and never really looked like he was going to lose, did he? He just felt he was going to get enough chances.
Jack Lisowski, 14.
So disappointment for Matthew Couch, but Jack Lisowski on his way into the last 64 here in Rotterdam. He needed quite a few chances in the end to kill it off, but as I say, the main thing is the result, and he's got the win.